And we know that, for example, how a child is even born, vaginal birth versus cesarean birth plays a huge role in determining that child's level of inflammation, immune function, risk for autoimmunity, and even risk for obesity later in life.
Based on how they're delivered.
How they're delivered. If a child is born by C-section, doesn't pass through the vaginal birth canal, doesn't get those bacteria that are there to anoint that child. Passing through the birth canal puts bacteria in the mouth and the nose, in the eyes, throughout the body of that child that then are the seeds to create that microbiome for that living being.
Wow.
As opposed to picking up bacteria in the operating room because mom had to have a C-section. There is a time and a place for a C-section, but a third of American births are C-section right now.
Right.
So
you're saying if there's this is an extreme complication, we've got to do a C-section, that's when you
totally.
say, hey, we want everyone safe.
The umbilical cord's wrapped around the child's neck, whatever it might be. But as a matter of convenience or not wanting to, whatever.
Not dealing with a certain amount of pain or whatever it is. Yeah.
And I think that the narrative that's given to mother and father to be is, you can either deliver or we'll do a C-section, let's say Thursday at 11 a.m. How does that work for your schedule?
Yeah, convenience.
And how big will my scar be? Well, we need to have the discussion that C-section delivery has lifelong implications for your child. Significant increased risk for autoimmune conditions like type 1 diabetes, for autism, for celiac disease, all increased in kids born via C-section. And, that's published literature.
Is there a way to, let's say, there was an extreme complication and, there was going to be an issue if there was not a C-section for whatever reason. There's a way to get that bacteria into the child, that healthy bacteria.
How would you do it?
I'm asking, I don't know. Is there a way to do that? Is there a way to I have no idea.
In fact, it's a wonderful question. I like where you're thinking.
Yeah.
So if you were a research clinician, you'd fall asleep tonight thinking, what could we do? The child should get this array of bacteria from passing through the birth canal, but they're bypassing that. What can we do? So
maybe they would. Yeah, I don't know.
Go ahead.
I was thinking, well, let's inject them with something.
Close. So here's what the research at NYU has looked at, and that is taking a cotton swab, swabbing the vaginal
and then
canal,
kind of putting it all
and
over.
then when the baby's born, covering their face with it. So that's already being done.
Does that work?
It's in the early stages of, people want to play it out for a few years and see what it does. But that's exactly what's being done.
Right, yeah. Swab it around and put it on their whole body and
you bet.
Put it in their mouth a little
exactly.
bit and in their
Definitely
ears
in the mouth
and their nose.
and the nose.
Yeah.